Well, hey everyone, let me see if I can switch this around. They've done a number on me here, so I don't know how to switch it, but anyway, it's okay. Oh well. All right, hello, I'm Dr. Nancy Stanley, physical therapist, life and health coach, and tonight I want to talk to you about, I want to talk to you about the 10 symptoms. What's wrong with all right, here we go. Okay, the 10 symptoms that would indicate that you may be pre-diabetic or diabetic, okay? So this is important for you to know because diabetes is increasing. There are over 100 million people that have diabetes. And it like I say, it's increasing, and it is because of our diet and our nutrition and what we put in our body. So tonight I want to identify you or tell you what the 10 symptoms are so that you'll be able to recognize this. This is important because diabetes is caused from type 2 diabetes now from eating too many carbs. It really should be called the overconsumption of carbs. But the problem with diabetes is oftentimes it's 10 to 15 years before it's diagnosed, and you've been having these symptoms all along and you just didn't know it. So that's why I feel like it's important for me to tell you this. Now, one thing you need to know is that most Americans eat about 300 grams of carbs a day, which is way too many. We really need about 20 to 30. And so it's kind of like if you eat too many carbs, what your body does is it stores fat, but it also causes you to have too much glucose in your blood, which causes damage to organs, to capillaries, and I'm going to talk about that. But these are just going to be the 10 symptoms that and you might want to take a piece of paper and write these down. I'm going to be walking through them. Facebook changed something and I'm not able to flip it, so I know it's backwards. I got to figure that out. I used to know how, but now they've changed things, so I can't flip it, but I'll figure it out before my next video, which will be tomorrow night. So the next 3 nights, I'm doing these videos because I'm enrolling people in my challenge, in my 90-day challenge, but I've also got something that I'm offering, so you want to stay to the end so you can know about it. Okay, so eating too many carbs is like this. Let me just say this. So if Amazon showed up at my house with a case of toilet paper every day, in a few weeks, I'd have a problem. I'd have to figure out somewhere to put that extra toilet paper because we can't use that much. And so it would begin to get everywhere. And that's what happens when we eat more carbs, more sugar than about a teaspoon a day, all right? Okay, so about 30, well, that's a teaspoon. We need about a teaspoon in our blood. So let's just say 30 grams of carbs, which is what my challengers try to keep their carbs below 20. And now your leafy green carbs don't count. I do want to say that. It's more your starchy carbs like your breads and cereals and nuts, and not nuts, breads and cereals and pasta, those kind of things. Okay, so here we go. I want to jump in here to the first symptom. The first symptom is excess abdominal fat. So if you can look down and you can't see your toes, if you're standing up and you tip your head down, if you can't see your toes, then that is a symptom, a sign of prediabetes. Or if you're sitting down and you have excess abdominal fat. Now this isn't the fat around your organs, that's a serious fat too, but it's the abdominal fat that means you've stored fat because you've had excess insulin, and insulin is released anytime you eat carbs. So I'm wearing a continuous glucose monitor on the back of my arm now, and so I'm just testing some things. So the other day I had been keeping my carbs for like 2 days low, and my insulin, my blood sugar levels were around 80 to 90, and I ate a sandwich. My daughter had fixed a sandwich. It was sitting on the counter. I was like, let me just see what this does, because I had not eaten bread in so long. And I ate it, and my glucose level shot up to like 130, and then it went way down below normal. So that's that fatigue that you feel after you've eaten a meal. Okay. All right. So excess abdominal fat, that means you're in a pre-diabetic state, and this is important to know. The reason is because insulin is a bully hormone. It's a bully of a hormone. When it's around, other hormones and chemicals can't exist. For instance, like leptin is a hormone that will tell your body you're full. But when your insulin levels are high, you're going to be craving, and that's one of the symptoms I'm going to be talking about in a minute. Okay, so the second symptom is skin tags, and those are going to be in your armpit, on your back, around your neck, on your eyelids, in your groin area. And I've literally had clients tell me that their skin tags went away, and they do go away. You can have them removed professionally, but they will diminish if you get that blood sugar down to a normal level. Okay. The next symptom is frequent urination. So what happens, that excess glucose causes you to retain water, and so then your kidneys, of course, are going to adjust to that and dump off that extra water. So frequent urination is a very common sign that you may be pre-diabetic or diabetic. Hey, Martha, good to see you. Let's see who else is on here. Linda, hey. Hey, Dolores. Okay. All right. So dry mouth, that is another symptom. And the reason you have dry mouth is because your body is dumping a lot of electrolytes with this urination. Hey, yes. Hey, Sarah Lynn, you didn't know that about skin tags. Yes, skin tags is a common symptom of that your blood sugars are high. Okay, tingling feet, that's number 5, and actually your hands and fingers too. And the reason you have that is because that your body is your distal extremities, so your feet and hands, because of the glucose actually damages your capillaries to your eyes too. That's why your vision diminishes. So that could be another symptom I could add, although that's not one that I've listed. But anyway, so that glucose kills those capillaries, and so your blood cannot get to your distal extremities, and it causes damage to the nerves, and that's what causes the pain, and that's why it's called diabetic neuropathy. Pathy means pathology, means disease. Neuro means nerves, so disease of the nerves, that's what neuropathy is. Okay. All right, so brain fog is another one, and we've all had that feeling where you walk into a room and then you can't remember why you're there. Okay, or you can't remember somebody's name. All right, well, my clients love to celebrate once they start getting healthy and getting their insulin levels low. Their memory comes back, their brain fog is cleared, and that's why they call diabetes diabetes 3 Alzheimer's. You know, it's a type of Alzheimer's because of what the elevated blood sugar does to your body and to your brain, because your brain is starving for ketones, which is fat. Your brain loves fat, but when you're feeding it so much sugar, it's just not going to respond. It's not going to work. Those neurons are not going to transmit the information. So this is really important. Okay, so that was number 4, 5, 6. Number 7 is that you're always hungry. So maybe you eat a meal and you're immediately hungry again, or you always feel like you need something sweet. Those are cravings, and honestly, there's places in your brain that if you're sugar dependent, it's requiring that sugar, and it's the same as a cocaine addict. In fact, it's been reported that it can be 5 to 7 times as more addictive than being addicted to cocaine. So I don't know if you've had that addiction, but if you're craving sugar all the time, or even just craving food, that you're always hungry, then that is definitely a positive sign of prediabetes or diabetes. And then the last one, or number 8, is always hungry and then always craving sugars. So I've got it up here. So hungry all the time, and then craving sugar and carbs, okay? And then number 9 is feeling fatigued after meals. If you eat a meal and your energy level just drops, the reason is you're bumping that sugar way up, especially if you're eating carbs, and then it's going to go down, but it's going to drive down below normal, and that's why you're going to feel that listlessness. Oh, I need a nap, okay? But if you're eating, good proteins and fats with some good carbs, you won't be experiencing that. Okay, and then number 10 is and this isn't really a symptom, it's more of a diagnosis, but if you've done a fasting glucose and it's above 100, that's definitely a symptom of prediabetes and diabetes. And then if your A1C is 5.7 to 6.4, that means you're pre-diabetic. Your A1C should be around lower than 5.1. And then some other things are your triglycerides, of course, and then your HDL. So your high density lipoprotein should be over 60. Okay, so let me just say, why does all this matter? You feel good, you go to the doctor, he says, well, your blood work's good. Well, here's what I want to tell you. If you have these symptoms, it could be 5 years, 10 years, 15 years before you actually become diabetic. But I want to tell you that your body, it's amazing how our body actually adjusts to the things we're doing that are damaging it, but you don't want to wait that long. And that's why I have created this course. I have created a course. It's a 4-week course to reversing your diabetes and your prediabetes. And you do not have to be diabetic to get into the course or to take the course. It's for people that maybe they're already diabetic and they want to get off their medicines, but it's also for people that are worried about being diabetic. Maybe you have some of these symptoms. Maybe you have excess abdominal fat. Maybe you have skin tags. Maybe you have frequent urination, dry mouth, tingling feet, brain fog, hungry all the time, sugar and carb cravings, and feeling tired after meals. If you have, I would say, 2 or more of those symptoms, then you need this course, okay? So here's what I'm gonna do. Well, let me just tell you, if you're from the area, I had a post in the magazine, in the Toombs County magazine. Actually, this was my little health article that I did, and then I posted this. So this is the course. It's called Reversing Diabetes Academy, and there are like 6 modules that we're going to go through over 4 weeks. You're going to learn everything you need to learn about reversing your diabetes. Now, again, you don't have to be diabetic. If you have any of these symptoms, then you are the perfect candidate. And the course, the cost is only $47. And you're going to get me coaching you every day. You're going to learn exactly what to do. You're not going to ever wonder again, what are you supposed to be eating? Okay, so let me tell you what I'm going to do tonight. If you sign up tonight for the course, I'm going to give you the link. You can actually go to my website, drnancystanley.com, and there's a link on there to sign up for the course. Or I'm going to put the link to the page where you can go to sign up in the comments when I get done. It'll be down below. But if you sign up tonight, I'm going to give you one of my free cookbooks, and that's a $15 value, and I'll send it to you, and you can join, and I'll be excited to have you. Yeah, and so tomorrow night, I'm going to talk about, let me see, what am I talking about tomorrow? Okay, tomorrow night, I'm going to be talking about the 7 things you can do to improve your health and reverse these symptoms, okay? So don't miss it. Please share this video. If you share this video, I'm going to put your name in a drawing. I do this every time, and I'm going to be drawing for some free course. The $47 course. I'm going to be drawing 2 of those tomorrow night. So if you want to get in the course, you can share this video and get in the course. If you're already in the course and you've already paid, then I've got some other bonus gifts for you. I'll definitely give you a cookbook if you share the video and get in the drawing, okay? So I hope that's kind of clear. I kind of got that mixed up a little bit. But anyway, just share my videos, okay? Because there are literally people that are dying to hear this information. So I'm excited for you to join the course. Again, it's $47. You will save that much money on your medications in the first week. I'm just going to tell you, if you're diabetic, and it'll be the best money you've ever spent. I just promise you, as far as your health goes. So I'll put the link below, and thank you for joining me. And again, if you're already in my course, please share the video so that others can hear. And yeah, and before you leave, please hit the love or the like button, and join me tomorrow night. I'm not sure if I'm going to be on at 8:30 or 9, but it'll be sometime later tomorrow night. Probably 8:30 or maybe 9 o'clock. I don't know. But anyway, it just kind of depends on how my day goes, because we are remodeling the bathroom. We put up wallpaper today. We're going to be putting up some board and batten tomorrow. So we've been busy. Had some black mold in my bathroom, so we had to get rid of that. We had to tear out sheetrock, toilet, vanity, all of that. But me and my daughter, who love doing projects, are working on it together, and it has been, well, I'd like to say it's been fun, but it hadn't all been fun. Treating that mold and having to wear all that garb and stuff, that wasn't too much fun. But anyway, please share the video, and we'll talk soon.